Hey everybody, meteorologist Brad Penovich with your Ski Southeast forecast update. And I know right away you're saying, boy, it sure was warm for Monday. What a warm start to the week. And a lot of folks immediately, if you're outside of the mountains, are going, what is going on? Are we going to go back to the Southeast Ridge? Well, a little bit of both. We're going to see some warm weather, but it's not all bad this week, and I'm going to explain why. Sometimes you can get real pessimistic with these warm spells, but as we've seen this winter, we've had one real long stretch, but we've had these little breaks of cold timing out pretty good for the weekend, and I think this is going to be another one of those weeks. So let's go with the bad news first. We'll get it out of the way. There's tons of snow on the slopes, so that's the good news. Snowmaking and natural snow last week, by far the best week of weather we've had this season. But the first couple days of this week, it's going to be warm and wet. We're not looking at any snow out of this systems Wednesday into Thursday. In fact, this could be a huge flood potential on Wednesday because there is a lot of moisture ramping up into the mountains. And I think this potential here is that we're going to see some serious flooding situations. Now, up towards Wisp, there might be a little bit more of a chance of a mix, but the majority of the resorts are going to see rain, at least initially on Thursday. But then the system's going to move through late Thursday into Friday, and that's when the fun starts. So in the short term, no snow between now and Thursday. But look at my forecast this week. I'm going to show you this, and I want you to look at it for a second, because the first thing you notice, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no dice. This is just not going to be a good week to start. But going into the weekend, again, this is why I said timing is everything. We're timing out some cold air and, yes, natural snow going into the upcoming weekend. And let me show you why this happens. We're going to look at the long range guidance here. We're going to look at the European model here, which has been doing a great job in the long range. GFS has been trashed this year. I don't mind telling you that. So we go in, excuse me. I guess the GFS don't want to be talking bad about it. So we'll go into Thursday. I'm going to stop this, back it up here for a second. Let me pause this right here, because this is the key part here. The backside of this system on Thursday into Friday, notice what happens here. We get into a really nice backside system here. We've got some moisture coming up and over, but we've also got some northwest flow. So this is the perfect combo of a little bit of natural snow or synoptic snow and northwest flow to make the natural event a double header. We're going to get both synoptic snow and northwest flow snow. As we go through time, you can see Friday that snow continues and another wave of low pressure approaches this weekend. So there's another wave of moisture coming in going into Saturday and Sunday. Now again, temperatures are going to be close, but I do think we're going to be plenty cold enough in the higher elevations that we're going to see another snow event, especially above about 3,500 feet. So look at that on Sunday morning. So that's why this weekend is looking amazing, and why we should get also excited for this thing next week. We'll talk about that more later, but the potential is there that we could get a couple decent snows and then northwest flow this weekend. So if you got plans to go skiing this weekend, don't let this early week trash weather kind of fool you, because by the end of the week, this is Friday, watch what happens as we go into Saturday. The second system comes in, and by the time we get to Sunday morning, I mean, look at that. That is sweet. So again, it's warm and wet. We're going to get a ton of rain on Wednesday, Thursday, but it's going to completely flip by Friday, Saturday into Sunday. So that's an exciting pattern. And the thing about February, we're going to see warm weather. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be bouts of warm weather, but we're going to get these shots of cold air and snow. The thing about February is we get our biggest snowstorms in February, March in the Southeast. So while you do fight some spring skiing at times, when the cold air sinks back up, you tend to get some of the biggest storms of the season, because we're in that crossover period where we're getting warm, humid air surging up and trying to mix with cold air, and that's when you get the perfect setup for big snow. So that's why I like skiing this time of year. Late season skiing to me is great, because you end up with some of the best snow if you time it out correctly, and this weekend is definitely one of those weekends. So get excited. Don't mind the near 70-degree weather you're seeing outside of the mountains in the Southeast. It's not going to last this weekend. Big changes, more cold and snow is on the way, and this time just in time for the weekend. Have a great start to your week, guys, and remember, think snow.